Hey YouTubers, bringing you back to the 40. You'll notice over here the male Apisto agassiz is very jealously guarding this spot over here and even jumping in front of the camera. I don't think I can zoom in far enough, but I'm going to try to. You see the female back there? Ah, yes you can. And you see the reason why the male is guarding this area. So, the reason that I got this tank to set up was for a breeding tank for the Apisto agassiz. And look what we got. We have babies. I just started up the brine shrimp, so I'm going to start feeding them tomorrow. I gave them a little bit of first bites today. Hopefully that'll be enough to carry them through. I just noticed them. So at any rate, here's the 40-gallon breeder, so aptly named. Nothing too overly exciting. I have added a couple of high-grow compacta, and I'd like to thank Mr. Rubin for those. He was the one that sent those over to me. Erectus, I don't think is going to make it. I was hoping it would or whatever, but it's not. Pogostemon or Downoi. This is also from Mr. Rubin. He sent me another batch of it over. It's looking a little sickly right now, but this is a new tank, and it just finished a cycle about a week ago. So, you know, it's still kind of trying to fall into order here. So, it's going to take a while before everything starts growing lushly. The Ludwigia Cuba is, I've trimmed it a couple of times, so it seems to like what's going on. And the Hygrophila pinnatophyta is doing well. This mop back here is some Rotella indica. That also Mr. Rubin sent to me. It needs to be trimmed badly. I'm trying to let the new growth, a lot of it was immersed growth when I got it. So I'm trying to let the new growth grow out a little bit more, and then I'm going to trim all the new growth out and replant it. And that mop mash of whatever is going to look a lot better when I'm done. These guys are hanging in there. It's the SP Rippins. You can see there are some rotted spots on them and everything. And once again, this tank is brand new, and you can't expect the brand new tank to jump out and all the plants to take off all at once. This AR Mini obviously is kind of holding its own. You can see, well, right there, see some new roots going down. So it's establishing itself. The Golden Nisea also it's a matter of time before all this stuff kind of settles in and gels, and the roots find what they want, and everybody gets happy. So it's just kind of hanging in there and doing its thing. It's not dying off. It's not really growing. Just there. And this, if anybody can identify this, I asked. Reuben sent this to me also, but it was an immersed growth, and as you can see, it's got a red stem to it, and the leaves are kind of a reddish pink color also. I think it's in the Ludwigia family, but I haven't been able to really nail it down, but there's a pretty good shot of it. If anybody can identify these plants right here, it's got a red stem and kind of a pinkish yellowish leaf to it, I guess. Kind kind of waiting for it to settle into, and then I was thinking maybe it would identify itself better. But back here with the baby. Okay, so let's zoom back here and get a good look at the overall tank. I guess we will now go over to what all is comprised of this tank. Let me come around here to the side. You can get a good shot of what the layers are. The bottommost layer there is the Miracle Grow potting soil, organic potting soil. And that's about maybe, it comes up just to the edge above this black trim work. It comes up to about right there. And then from there on up in here, in this area, is all the good old Caribsea Eco Complete, which I'm sure most of you have experimented with in the past. Okay. And above it, we have the sand cap. So it actually has the black organic, or the black Caribsea Eco Complete, and the sand cap. So that would be the substrate on this guy. Coming over to filtration, as you can see right there in the back corner, I still have the skimmer hooked up. Until I get everything settled in and planted right and everything like that, I probably will leave the skimmer. I might cap it off afterwards. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. Down back in the corner there, I don't know. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah. You can see it right there. Is the CO2 diffuser. This is also a Chinese knockoff eBay deal. I think it was like $2, free shipping. Of course, it took about a month for it to get here, but nonetheless, it was only $2. Figured for $2, I'll give it a shot. Has been working great for the last 2.5 weeks now that I've had it. It is definitely an ultra fine mist. It is the knockoff of the Atomic diffuser that you will find at Greenleaf Aquarium. It is a fine mist. I don't know if you can really tell from the screen right here. I'm not sure how much detail that's picking up. But it is putting off a very, very fine mist of bubbles. None of them make it to the top. They all diffuse before they hit the top. And, you know, hey, for $2, if it only lasts a couple of months, I think it's worth it. So we got that there. We have the bubble counter, or no, bubble counter, excuse me, the CO2 indicator. As you can see, it's just the regular drop indicator. Yes, I did add some glass cats. I've always wanted to have some glass cats, and I figured, you know what the heck, this would be a good tank to put them in. So far I got 3 of them. I plan on putting probably about 8 total, but that's going to be, you know, just little by little. The other part of the filtration down here, it is the SunSun filter, and I will be showing you here a picture. So this has been working out real well. It's a 265 gallon per hour, I believe, filter system. And actually for this tank works out pretty well. You can see just the light rippling on the water. Of course, there's bubbles coming up from that filter too, but it just lightly ripples the water at the top, so you get just a light gas exchange and the little extra from the bubbles from this sponge filter, which will be eventually removed. It's in there until I'll probably leave it in there about another couple weeks, and then I'll take it out when I'm fully sure that the filter is completely cycled and everything is settled in. I do like the spray bar. Keeps the currents down. The heater over here, I just went with the Aqueon 150 watt Aqueon. It's the Pro Series. It's not the Ultra Pro, but the ones that are like really black. But this is the Pro Series version, and it has had no problem keeping the temperature at a steady 77, 78 degrees. I think that pretty much covers. Oh, yes, the lighting. The lighting. I have 3 20-watt floodlights that are all about 65K LED floodlights. Each one of these lights, I want to say, are around $20. You can go on eBay; they have them at different prices. You got to search around through a couple of different companies to get the best price on it. Make sure you get your free shipping and everything. As a matter of fact, some of these are actually they have them based in the States, so you don't have to wait like ungodly amounts of time for them to ship over from Hong Kong. But yeah, they have worked out quite well. These are 3 of the same type of lights that I have down here on the 20-gallon long. This one right here, as of, I guess about a month, 2 months, 3 months ago, somewhere in there, a couple months ago, started to flicker a little bit, and it isn't quite as bright. Half the LEDs aren't lighting up. Well, come to find out, I got on good old YouTube and searched around a little bit, and the driver that drives the LEDs, which is like a big transformer or ballast transformer on a fluorescent light, is housed back in this right here, which is 4 screws to remove, and then all you got to do is replace it. And the bulb itself, the LED bulb, there's 4 screws that are on each 4 corner or whatever, and you can take the front off and remove it and replace it too. And the kit with the driver and the bulb was all of $3 from China. Now, of course, that's going to be another one of those going to have to wait for a couple weeks for it to come. But geez, you know, I ordered 2 of the damn things, so I'd have a spare. But you know, for $3, you can't get a flashlight bulb for $3 in the States. So I'm going to have a whole new bulb and driver, because since I wasn't sure exactly, you know, whether it was the bulb or the driver that was going out. But I'm going to have a whole new bulb and driver, so I can replace the whole shebang, 20 watts, 65K, and I'll have a spare for all of $6, and it was free shipping. So, you know, at $20 a piece for these lamps, and with the bulbs and driver setups only gonna be around $3 or $4 a piece. Hey, you just can't beat it. Just can't beat it with a stick. So that's what we're doing for lighting. It seems to be working out quite well as far as intensity-wise. Everything, like I say, this is just a matter of this tank really getting settled in. Anybody who's done a new tank, a new planet tank, or whatever knows that it takes a couple months for everything to kind of settle down and get, you know, kind of get oriented and you know, give the plants a chance to really start, you know, putting down some roots and getting the nutrients throughout the substrate mixed in properly, and that's when everything starts to green up. So for those of you who are setting up a new tank or taking this as a guide or whatever like that, don't expect miraculous results all at once. Now, if you do go the extra mile money-wise and you put in 88 aqua soil or whatever like that, you probably will get a little bit better results off the bat. In other words, you might get some better growth and you know, just lusher, you know, looking plants and stuff like that quicker. But if you're like most of us out here who don't have deep pockets, and we're kind of on a budget when it comes to setting up the tank or whatever, you know, hey, you know, it's a patience thing. And you know, the great thing is when everything does start to take off and everything starts to really get lush and starts growing and looking beautiful and everything like that, you can really kind of sit back and say, hey, you know, it was all me. I did this. I put this all together, and you know, give yourself a pat on the back and feel good about yourself. So it's worth it in the long run. So anyways, I'm rambling now. And we're going to say this is going to pretty much finish up the 40-gallon breeder new tank series. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Make sure to go back and check out the first so many episodes. This is an episodal type thing, and this is going to be the last episode of it. We will have more updates on the 40-gallon in the future. So stop on by from time to time, and we'll see what we got going on as far as progress. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you soon.